Bogota, April 30th, 1984. The city was alive with the usual hustle and bustle. People going about their daily routines, unaware of the looming danger. The air was thick, heavy with anticipation. The sky, a canvas of dark, brooding clouds, hinted at the turmoil to come. A storm brewed on the horizon. Not just a storm of nature, but a storm of human conflict and strife. But in the heart of the city, life went on, unaware, oblivious to the gathering storm. People laughed, worked, and lived their lives, blissfully ignorant of the impending chaos. Rodrigo Lara Bonilla, Colombia's Minister of Justice, worked late into the night. His desk, a battlefield of papers and documents, was a testament to his relentless fight. A tireless warrior against the encroaching darkness, the drug trade. He was a beacon of hope in a time of despair, a man who stood tall against the tide of corruption. He knew the risks, he embraced them. Every decision, every action was a calculated move in a dangerous game. His fight was for Colombia's soul, a fight to reclaim the nation's dignity and future from the clutches of the drug lords. Lara Bonilla left his office late that night. Accompanied by his driver, he stepped into the cool night air, unaware of the danger that lurked in the shadows. His white sedan, a beacon in the gathering gloom. It stood out against the darkened streets, a symbol of his unwavering resolve. They drove into the night, unaware of the specter of violence closing in. The calm before the storm was deceptive, masking the imminent danger that would soon engulf them. The motorcycle roared out of the shadows, its engine echoing through the quiet streets. Two men, faces hidden, intent clear. They were on a mission, a deadly mission that would change the course of history. They pulled alongside Lara Bonilla's car. Gunfire erupted, shattering glass, and chaos ensued. The air filled with the deafening roar of bullets, a symphony of violence that pierced the night. Lara Bonilla's driver, riddled with bullets, slumped over the wheel, his life slipping away with each passing second. The car screeched to a halt, tires burning rubber against the asphalt, marking the end of a tragic journey. The assassins vanished into the night, their work done. Passers-by watched in horror, unable to comprehend the brutality they had just witnessed. Whispers of sicarios rippled through the crowd, a chilling reminder of the power and reach of the cartels. Lara Bonilla, his body broken, lay still. The man who had fought so hard against corruption was now a victim of it. His fight was over, but the war had just begun. The streets would remember his name, and the people would carry on his legacy. The investigation was swift, the target obvious. Rodrigo Lara Bonilla had made powerful enemies, enemies who dealt in cocaine and death. The Medellin cartel, Pablo Escobar, evidence mounted, witnesses placed the assassins at Escobar's hacienda, the motorcycle, traced back to the cartel. Lara Bonilla had dared to challenge Escobar, to expose his empire of drugs. He paid the ultimate price. Section 4, a stand against extradition. Lara Bonilla's unwavering resolve. Lara Bonilla was a marked man, he knew it. Escobar had put a price on his head, but he refused to be silenced. He spoke out against the cartel, against the corruption they bred. His biggest offense, supporting extradition, sending Colombian criminals to face justice in America. Escobar, facing the prospect of a US prison, was enraged. Lara Bonilla's stance sealed his fate. Section 5, A Nation Awakens, the assassination's seismic impact. The assassination sent shockwaves through Colombia, reverberating through every corner of the nation. People took to the streets in droves. Outraged and heartbroken, they demanded justice and accountability from their leaders. Lara Bonilla's death marked a significant turning point in Colombian history. It shattered the illusion of peace that many had clung to, revealing the underlying turmoil. The assassination exposed the iron grip of the drug cartels on the country. The government, shaken to its core, declared an all-out war on the cartels, vowing to dismantle their operations. In response, Operation Search Block was born, a specialized unit dedicated to this mission. This unit focused on bringing down the notorious drug lord Pablo Escobar and his empire. The fight against the cartels would be long and bloody, with many sacrifices along the way. But Lara Bonilla's sacrifice ignited a flame of hope and resistance, a flame of resistance that refused to be extinguished, inspiring a nation to stand up against tyranny and corruption. Section 6, A Legacy Forged in Blood, Lara Bonilla's Enduring Courage. Rodrigo Lara Bonilla became a martyr, a symbol of courage. His death, a stark reminder of the human cost of the drug war. His legacy lives on in the hearts of Colombians in the fight for justice. He stood against the darkness, paid the ultimate price, but his sacrifice paved the way for future generations to fight, to resist, to never forget the man who dared to challenge the cartels.